And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Duren in at center. And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And I think his bold talk might have put a target on his back. Opposing defenses are focused on him and have really limited MP's impact. But watch out tonight, because I guarantee you he's playing with a big chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove he meant what he said.
Here's Harris, following the basket by MP. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Asar Thompson.
Nifty fake from MP. Wow. If he's already got that, watch out.
That one is no good. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Now, here's Cunningham, following the miss by MP.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. MP inside. He's covered by Thompson. A nice shot by MP.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Thompson outside. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics had a nice performance. He ended with 15 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
Now, here's MP. Duren pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
And we talk about how long Buzelis is. There, he showcases it on the offensive glass.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Detroit, no good that time either. And so, MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Giddey. Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And MP throws it down hard.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill front. MP has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. Between his points and his...
Yo, mismatch, help him.
And it's been a pretty even... Changes for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Patrick Williams. MP comes in for Dosumu. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Carter. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. It goes on Josh Giddey. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses,
mind the lanes.
What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Giddey. And the three off target. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Herter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Robinson's checked in for the Pistons. Whitey's checked in for Chicago. And it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Harris draws the double. Beyond the arc. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially is not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Chicago, they were one of the worst teams in the league. They still aren't in the top half, but at least we've seen improvement, and there's still time left this season.
Offensive rebound. Here's MP. The shot misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Stay on here. Get outside.
To the paint, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
It's tipped. To the inside. MP with the easy bucket inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Takes the 13-footer. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Kenny, if I remember correctly, you participated in the dunk contest in back-to-back years.
Oh, well, you know.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Bulls.
Some teams say they're...
That'll do it for our show.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Let's go courtside, and there's some news on Vucevic. Allie, what are they telling you there?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. His absence really will affect this team's competitiveness, so hopefully they can stay the course in the meantime. Back to you.
Allie, thanks as always. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Taking a look at the Bulls. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. MP out there with Buzelis. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
Tries yet again. MP, no good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Robinson. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's MP. Collins trying to break free. MP, no good. Robinson for 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 7 to the left wing. Back to MP. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Marcus Hasler's checked in for Cunningham. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Herter's checked in. tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core, and it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. The Bulls leading by 4.
I got your help side.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. MP, no good. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
.59 seconds left in the third. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
MP, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Harris outside. No good with the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Pass to Stewart. Now Harris. Banked in off the glass. Harris has got his third bucket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great to see.
Teams will make substitutions. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cunningham is out there with Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Outside Harris. Here's Cunningham. Good!
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Stolen by Thompson. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Cunningham. And there's the dunk.
And that is an important shot. Cunningham understands how to come up big for his team.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Robinson outside. Here's Duren. Cunningham. He drills the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now MP using his athleticism. MP with the play.
Truly a does-it-all glue guy. Giddey helps the whole team with his passing ability.
Duren with the screen on White. Now Duren. Harris outside. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Great spot response. Slamming it home.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Chicago has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. White outside. Now MP. Rebounded by Thompson. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now MP. Collins. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Collins nails both of them.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Here's Thompson. Duran with the screen on MP. The drive by Thompson. Now Duran. Uncovered. Can't get it.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Now Collins. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Cunningham looking around. And stolen by MP. One-on-one fast break. Another chance here. Count it.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Let's now go.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
I get sick if I think I'm going to miss a game because I know.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it.
MP right here. Love to have
MP right here. I'm right in front
Melinda.
of you.
Come on. Okay, MP, you've talked about wanting to prove you're the...
I think it's a journey, and you can't skip steps. Good game, MP.
Get ready, MP.
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. It's your boy, MP, coming at you once again to tell...
All right, MP. This is the first game you highlighted for our new series on rebounding.
All right, MP, you ready?
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
And you can never underestimate the value of setting the tone for your team. Seeing MP get out there and hustle for those boards has a major impact on being the example of hustle and determination that it takes to win games.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, MP is an elite rebounder, but he's going to be put to the test tonight. During shoot-around, he told me, I really have to bring it down low. I have a tall task. This should be a tough matchup on the glass. The battle of the boards could decide this one, guys.
Absolutely, Allie. Good call. MP will have his hands full for sure. Standing just under 7 feet, Zach Collins puts that size to work out there.
always looking for his next rebound or just a point-blank bucket. Collins knows that his physicality is what he has to bring to the floor, and he operates mostly in the paint.
Now here's MP. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Jovic. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
They set the pick. Here's MP. Adebayo grabs the board.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Powell passes to Hero. Goes up on the wing, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
White, the pass to MP. Can't hit from in close.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Hero for three. He's off on that one. Chicago trailing here. Giddey finds MP. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Hero outside. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
MP inside. Hounded by Adebayo. Hero against Giddey. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Heat with some changes. Jaquez is checked in for Adebayo, and Beasley has subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Hero. 15 in his last outing. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's MP. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
The Heat with the lead. Powell outside. There's the triple. Buzelis grabs the board.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Collins passes to MP. Back to Collins. Chicago passing it around from deep. Giddey. The shot off that time. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often, went their way.
Now here's MP. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Collins with a screen on Hero. Shot is up. Outside Giddey. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Giddey's got 6.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. MP comes in for DeSumo. And it's Kobe White in for Carter. And Miami also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. We've got Smith, Kevin Huerter out there with Kobe White. Then it's MP, and it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Mitchell with room to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
MP outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at MP, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He ended up with 26 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. There is no slowing this team down right now, and it's because he has been so incredible for them during this run.
That's good stuff, Allie. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. Work in the interior, MP! And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass. Pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't happened.
And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
For Chicago, Collins comes in for Smith, and Giddey's subbed in for Herter. Miami also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Adebayo, and Tyler Hero subbed in for Jaquez. Free throw good, MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And Don C is here tonight in Chicago. No surprise there.
Yeah, not at all. A Chicago native who has actually joined the Bulls as a creative strategy and design advisor. His success as a sportswear brand creator and lifelong Bulls fan has given him such a cool role.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Adebayo comes in for Beasley. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Bam! He gets it to go at the rim.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Chicago leading by 5. Here's MP. Good D by Adebayo.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Powell's shot is off.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
MP, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Hero. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
MP inside, working on Powell. MP no good. Puts up a 3. No good.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. Neither team at full strength tonight as we review the injury stat.
The Bulls having injury woes. And this team depends on Vucevic for so much. And that's a big loss. He's a double-double machine. And he stretches.
Now let's take a closer look at that tight first half for the Chicago Bulls.
The effort from them.
That's it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. MP really making a difference here.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And let's take a look at Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. Here's Buzelis. He's scoreless. Chicago passing it around. Here's MP. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Bulls lead by 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Hero outside. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And they double up MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Love that shot fake by MP, just fooling the D right out of their shoes.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's Collins on the assist by MP. Collins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. They set the screen. Pass to Buzelis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead. The Heat have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Brian, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Jovic. After the basket by Chicago. Powell outside. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Heat trail by 12. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Powell's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's Giddey on the wing. Back to MP. The kick out to White. Here's MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
You know, Richard, after some up and down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. Beasley's checked in for Miami. Adebayo, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Powell against Collins. The kick out to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Here's the three. The rebound by MP.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Stolen by Hero. Hero on the wing. Picked his pocket. Right side Herder. Off target from the wing. Heat trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. Good D by MP. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam?
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's MP. Good D by Adebayo.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Beasley for three. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this...
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. MP's checked in for Herder. And it's Josh Giddey in for DeSumo. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo's checked in for Fontecchio. Jovic comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Beasley.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the 2. Zach Collins out there with Buzelis. And it's MP in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Buries it from outside!
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Now MP. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Rebounded by Adebayo.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Bulls leading by 15. Outside Giddey. Now MP. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Now Powell. MP pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Who's got time?
Giddey with it. It's White with a drive. He gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside Hero takes a 3. MP with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
He takes it in. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
MP, you were a monster on the glass tonight. Where does that tenacity...
Honestly, I feel like...
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill.
Pressure him up!
Hey, yo, right here. Yo, watch him. That was pretty. 6-6. Help out. Hey, my man, I got next.
What's up, guys? This is Two-Way Dream, your NBA 2K26 first dark matter rep, and this is NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV.
One of my favorite parts of NBA 2K is the ability to rewrite history, and the what-ifs are... Hey, yo, look at the clock!
6-9.
Can't stop you.
0-5. Come get it, come get it. Check. Ready to grab off.
What-ifs are endless. In 2K, they can be reality in my NBA eras.
We checked in with a longtime community member who is deep into my NBA eras, and his what-if scenarios are too good to be missed.
Box
Take a
out!
look.
Don't let him get it! Grab it!
Welcome, Ned, to 2K TV. How you doing, Ned?
I'm doing good, LD. I'm glad to be here. I'm ready to get started.
Explain to the fans what draws you into my NBA, because it is truly the one place where you can settle debates. What if X happened? How would that outcome be? So what is it about my NBA that draws you into the most?
You have so many options for customization, a bunch of rosters, and it's really, I think it's one of the best places if you're a creator. The ideas are almost built in.
Come on, man, check up. Check it. No, I see him. Pick coming. Pick. Oh, foul. Right here. Here we go.
Almost built into the mode. You could swap people's careers, you could change people's ratings for the video. Like, I made videos where Celtics Shaq was good, like put him back into his prime or something like that. One of the most important things for a creator is the idea, and I just think it's the best mode to come up with interesting ones.
What is it about the history of the NBA that's really appealing to you with your content?
There's a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of debates, which also just builds into having an interesting idea. So recently I swapped Michael Jordan and LeBron James. So it's LeBron and Pippen in the 90s, and Jordan's going from team to team or whatever. And I think it's really interesting to see Jordan up against the Warriors. Can he take down KD? It's a really good debate. A lot of people in the comments, they get fired up over it. Maybe a little too much. Recently I'm working on a Kobe and Tracy McGrady career swap, which is like a recent debate. You know, Shaq and T-Mac, they think they can win together. So, you know, even though it's a video game, you can still provide some kind of answer, some kind of insight as to what it maybe could have looked like. I think that's really interesting to me, for sure.
When you sit down to do these what-if scenarios, do you like to have the computer play head-to-head and you just kind of sit back and watch it unfold, or how do you approach that?
I pretty much set up rosters. A lot of my videos, I'll have like a roster for each save file to keep the teams accurate. So if I'm doing like a LeBron and Jordan swap, I want to have Jordan play with Kyrie. I want him to actually play with AD. So there's that element of like consistency between the game and real life. And then from there, it's just the computer. Especially if there's like a Game 7 in the finals, I'll jump into the last 2 minutes and, you know, somebody hits a game winner, somebody messes up in the clutch, and that's just going to completely change the storyline of the video. And there's been some crazy moments just from those alone. A lot of game winners.
LeBron James with the spin into the mid-range for the lead. 2.7 left.
So I think that's one of my favorite parts of it too. Seeing that kind of like Game 7, you know, Jordan up against Steph Curry or something in the finals. I think that's super interesting.
I love it. Well, today I wanted to issue a challenge to you. I wanted to take a scenario and have you walk fans through how you can quickly simulate a season based on a scenario of your choosing. So for today's episode, what kind of scenario do you want to put into NBA history and rewrite for the fans here?
I think the most interesting one
0-3.
12 to 18. You can't fly with me. Hey, 22. Good board. Hey, send me one. Corner. Right here. It's raining. Step out. You got 2. Come on, y'all, move around. 6-5. Watch it. Oh, mouse in the house. Take down. 16-18. Hey, how many is that? 18-16. 7-6. 6-7. 6-7. Big coming. 9-7. 7-9. Whose man is that? 16-20. I see him. 7-12. Y'all want to shoot it up? Get him. Yo, I got it. You got it. Trifecta. 12. Get him. Yo, I got it. 15-10. 10 to 15. Hey, balance it out. Be up on it, man. 15-13. Keep shooting that. 18-13. 13-18. Stay there. Yo, keep moving. Who got ball? I got it. Woo! Who got next? Point 18. 18-20. Check. Hey, right there.